London and New York. Now boarding at gate 4.
Hello, Jack.
Angelique.
Ah, you remember the name. Do you also remember that we were to have dinner last week?
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
That's all right. I understand. Well, I must be going.
Where are you off to this time?
I'm, back on the Geneva run again.
Jack Brennan. It's a good name. My name's Leona. Leona Avery. But you can call me Lee.
And you? San Remo.
How'd you know that?
We stewardesses have our underground. You've been making a pilgrimage to Leona's grave every month for the last 6 months. Jack, when are you finally going to exorcise her ghost?
It's not that easy.
Oh, I know, but I hope that you succeed. For all of our sakes. Well, maybe then you could see me as someone other than Leona's best friend, huh?
I do. I do. Believe me, I do.
Just remember one thing, Jack. I'm alive. I'm here. Leona's not. Good luck.
Flight 704 to Nice, San Remo, and Rome. Now boarding at gate 11.
Lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my Jack to keep. If I should die before I wake, remember me. Remember me. Thank you for waiting. Back to the Villa Rossard, please.
cab.
That's wonderful, Mark. That's perfectly wonderful.
It's a surprise. I've been practicing for 3 weeks. Shall I try it again?
If you think you can.
Of course I can.
Jack Brennan?
Mm-hmm.
The French police say there's an American woman who committed suicide.
Okay, where is she?
This way.
Be reasonable. I just got out of bed.
Sorry about that.
Well, at least let me get a cup of coffee.
Autopsy begins in an hour.
You knew her?
Yeah. I knew her.
May I help you? I said, may I help you? Is something wrong?
You remind me of someone I once knew.
Well, I'm Ellen Blake. I manage the hotel here. But I can't remember our having ever met before.
We haven't met before. Just that you bear a striking resemblance.
Oh. Well, this is my housekeeper, Maria, and my son, Mark.
Jack Brennan.
How do you do, Mr. Brennan? Excuse me.
Madame,
Yes?
I would like to engage a room.
Oh, how long will you be staying?
Oh, not more than a few days at the most. You are an American?
That's right. Monsieur Durand from Paris.
Oui,
May I have your passport?
of course.
You're a wine salesman.
Oui.
Maria! You'll be in number 8.
Merci.
I hope that's not your last room.
Oh, no. It's the slow season. Would you like to register?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is Mr. Brennan. He's also an American. Monsieur Durand.
Monsieur.
Maria, number 8. Oh, and dinner will be promptly at 7 o'clock.
Bon.
Oh, the American Embassy in Paris. Are you a diplomat?
Occasionally. There's been some doubt about it. By any chance, do you have a sister or a relative by the name of Leona Avery?
No. Sorry.
Of course I'm certain. I followed Brennan from Poli Airport here to San Remo just like always. Only this time, he checked in here at the Villa Rosario.
Then you know what to do.
You can trust me. I will take care of it.
See that you do. I want her dead.
Come in.
Excuse me. This'll only take a moment.
Take your time. Tell me, what's an American girl like you doing running an Italian hotel?
Why not?
Oh, just a little unusual.
Well, I needed a job and a place for my son to recuperate.
Recuperate?
He had an operation on his leg. He was born crippled.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No need to be. The doctor said he'll be fine. Excuse me.
Something wrong?
No, it's just strange to come face to face with. Is this the girl you took me for?
Now, can you see why?
Is she here in San Remo?
At the cemetery. She's buried here.
How did she die?
She was murdered about 6 months ago in Paris.
Did they ever catch who killed her?
She was involved with a gang that smuggled large amounts of currency into Switzerland.
Involved?
She was a stewardess. It was easy for her to carry large amounts of money on her flights from Paris to Geneva.
Then she was a criminal.
She was helping a friend.
She must have known that what she was doing was wrong.
I suppose so.
You still in love with her? This last 6 months must have been very difficult for you. You just have to forget about it. Live your own life.
You know, you're the second person who said that to me today.
I feel sorry for you. Don't forget, dinner's at 7.
Grazie.
Thank you, sir. Oh, Spake, there's something I simply must say to you. That veal marsala last night was absolutely dreadful.
Well, I'll talk to the chef.
Of all this Italian food, it's very bad for the stomach, you know.
My husband has trouble with his digestion.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I don't believe you've met Mr. Brennan. He just checked in today. He's an American. Mr. and Mrs. Cunningham?
Mrs. Cunningham? Mr. Cunningham?
Yes. Well, I must admit, young man, I am not terribly keen on Americans. With the exception of Miss Blake, of course.
Do you by any chance play bridge, Mr. Brennan?
No, I'm afraid not.
That's too bad.
Please, Mr. Brennan, sit down. Is everything to your liking?
So far, I ordered the veal marsala.
Well, you'll like it.
Tell me, what does one do at night here besides play bridge?
Well, you can go into town. There's lots of clubs. And the casino is open.
Well, that sounds great. Why don't you join me?
Oh, I better not.
Why not?
Well, there's so much to do here.
I'll tell you what. I'll help you with the dishes.
All right. But it'll have to be after I put Mark to bed.
I'll wait.
I really must admit to you, young man, I'm not terribly keen on Americans.
At least I didn't admit I was a bridge player.
Oh, too bad. You really haven't lived until you've seen him get his ace trump. Right, Pammy?
I'm out of sight.
Carrying fresh towels and listening to old men complain about their ulcers.
You mean love? Well, I've already had that.
Your husband?
Thank you for a lovely evening. I'm sorry you lost.
I don't feel I did.
How long will you be staying?
I haven't decided.
Good night.
Good night.
Jack. Jack. Easy, easy. Let me help you. Come. What happened?
Oh, there's Officer Prowler. Thanks. Jack Brennan. This is Mrs. Ellen Blake.
How do you do? I'm Paul Garnier.
Oh, of course. I'm the manager of the hotel. I got your wire.
I'm sorry to be so late. I hope you still have my accommodations.
Certainly.
Tell me, Mrs. Blake, are all your guests supposed to be helping catch prowlers? Only those who don't know how to duck. Well, in that case, you have your man. In school, I lost 8 straight bouts by knockouts. We'll help you with your bags. Well, thank you. Thank you. Will you be all right now? Do you have any idea why Duran tried to kill you?
Kill me? I'm sure he didn't intend to. He was just drunk.
Those marks on your neck aren't exactly love pats. Anyway, we have his passport. I'll go down and call the local police.
No. The publicity would be bad for the hotel.
Well, the police like to know about these things.
Oh, well, let's just say that I'd rather Mark didn't hear about it.
All right, I won't go.
Thank you.
Try to get some sleep, huh?
What happened?
An American stewardess jumped from her hotel window.
Jumped?
Well, either that or she was pushed. You never know about these stewardesses. They are like sailors. They have a lover in every city.
My friend, wouldn't it be simpler to obtain the information on Duran from the San Remo police?
It would, but for reasons I don't have time to explain, I can't, Jules.
Well, then you will have to send me the passport immediately.
I plan to. First thing in the morning by airmail special.
I'll do my best.
Goodbye, my friend. And thanks.
Goodbye.
Don't you know any stories without the mushy stuff?
Without the mushy stuff, let me see. Well, I did know one about a dragon. It was kind of a long story. It kind of dragged on and on. And, pretty bad, huh? No. Quite a boy.
Thank you.
A little too practical about fairy tales.
But he's growing up.
Too bad.
Why?
Adults are so complicated. Fall in love, mess up their lives.
It doesn't have to be like that. Say you will.
You will?
Promise.
Promise.
What?
That I'll take you to San Remo.
Okay.
What's wrong?
You know what's wrong. It's her you're kissing, not me. Jack, I don't want to be a substitute.
Listen to me, Leona. Driving through Spain is a sheer delight, particularly in the south.
Grazie.
Let's see. Do you like traveling by car, Mr. Brennan?
Yeah, I like it very much.
You seem quite preoccupied this evening. Anything wrong?
Just a little bit tired, I'm sorry. May I be excused?
Perfectly all right. I hope you sleep well.
Thank you.
Who is it?
It's me.
Come in.
Come down to dinner tonight.
I had a headache.
I'm sorry about this afternoon.
It's I who should apologize. I acted foolishly.
No, you were right. I was thinking about her.
You can say her name. It's Lee.
All right. But now I want to stop thinking about her.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Oh, I'm glad. So glad.
Listen, you've been cooped up in this room all night. Why don't we take a walk?
Where?
It doesn't matter anywhere.
All right. But I have to change first.
First, I want to try that kiss again.
Okay. I'll only be a minute.
Oh, could you get me that green dress in the closet?
San Remo. Did you ever hear of it?
It's on the coast of Italy.
Can we go there someday?
What about that dress?
Coming right up.
Here it is.
Where did you get this poster of San Remo?
It was here when I took the job.
You can say her name. It's Lee.
How did you know her name was Lee?
You told me the day you arrived.
By any chance, do you have a relative or a sister by the name of Leona Avery?
No. Sorry.
You're right, I remember I did. I called her Lee.
Jack, I got your message as soon as we landed. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Angelique, how would you like to fly down tomorrow and join me here in San Remo?
Oh, do you mean it?
Angelique, it isn't what you think it is.
Oh. Still having trouble with that ghost, huh?
That's why I need your help. You're not working tomorrow, are you?
No. I have the next 3 days off.
Good. Now listen, I've already checked. There's a flight that'll get you in here about 2:20.
Now grab a cab and tell him to take you to the Villa Rosario. Got it?
Yes, the Villa Rosario.
Right.
It's about a 15-minute drive. You should be here by 2:45.
Fine. I'll see you then.
Take care.
Angelique?
Yes?
Thank you.
Good night.
One of the rules of the game is you can never move your king into check.
Oh, Chuck, I'm hopelessly beaten. I can see. Let's go to the beach.
It robbed me of one of my great moments of triumph. The kill. Go ahead, it's your move. Looks like you have another guest. Come see. Leona, why didn't you tell me?
Tell you?
Do you know what I've gone through for the last 6 months thinking you were dead?
Jack, please.
There wasn't a moment, day or night, I didn't think about you.
I'm sorry. I just couldn't. You understand?
Tell me. Tell me.
At first, when it happened, when that other girl was killed, I was afraid. So I ran away.
Why didn't you contact me?
I couldn't. I was ashamed.
Ashamed of what?
That I had done something very wrong. Did you ask her to come? Why?
I had to be sure.
Of what? That I was both Leona and Ellen. Last night you told me that I was the only one you cared about.
The girl that was killed, what was her name?
It was shortly after I met you. I was approached by a man by the name of Jean-Paul Frederick. He'd seen me on one of the flights. Said he would pay me $500 a week. not to show up for the Thursday flight to Geneva. I needed the money for Mark.
Go on.
Later, I had a meeting with a girl who looked exactly like me. I had to tell her what to do during the flight, how to serve, where to go when she arrived.
What was her name?
Ellen Blake. Once a week, we'd exchange passports. She used my room overnight. When she was killed, I had her passport with me. I just kept it. Used her name.
After the case was closed, why didn't you contact me?
Because the case was never really closed. Somebody was giving Frederick orders, and he was never caught. Jack, I was afraid. That's why I ran away. I didn't want to involve you.
Involved? I loved you. I wanted to be involved. Why didn't you trust me? Well, the lies.
Pardon me, could anyone tell Jack?
Hello, Angelique. I'll be back later.
Leona?
You, and I feel like I'm being caught up, dragged along.
Out to sea?
I don't know. That's where I want to go. Even when I look at us down there in the water, I see two. And I want one. The sun. Look exactly like you. It's very kind of you, Monsieur Garnier, to offer to drive me to the airport.
Not at all. My pleasure.
Jack, Leona's leaving.
For where?
She's going to Paris. She's going to tell the police everything. Jack, you must help her. She loves you.
Patron Chemical Company. Yes, I've got it. And I'll give him the message. Ah, there you are. I was just...
Where's Miss Blake?
She's just gone, as a matter of fact. She left for that Garnier chap. I was just taking a message for you from Inspector Mouroir in Paris.
You have a car?
Yes?
Give me the keys.
I beg your pardon.
If you don't give them to me, you'll be responsible for someone's death. Now, give me the keys.
the red convertible.
There is a spot a little further on where the view is absolutely breathtaking. Are you interested in beautiful things, Mrs. Blake?
Yes. I suppose everyone is.
True. But most people like paintings, drawings. I prefer nature, the beauties of nature. That's why I've traveled all my life. I've been in every country in the world.
I envy you.
There's only one drawback. It's very expensive. This is the view I was telling you about.
But my plane.
Don't worry, I'll get you there in plenty of time. Come on.
Really, it's getting late.
Won't be a minute. Come on. Well, isn't this everything I promised you?
Yes, it is.
I love the Mediterranean. Come. Come here. You can even see better from here.
I have a fear of heights.
Oh, nonsense. It's perfectly safe. I'll take good care of you. See, on a clear day, right over there, you can see Corsica. And right next to it, there is a...
You came. It was terrible.
What happened?
He tried to kill me.
Why?
I don't know. We fought. He tried to throw me over the cliff. He slipped and fell. Oh, it was awful.
It's all over now. Take it easy.
He said that I knew too much. That's why he would have to kill me.
He had Duran tail me all this time, hoping I'd lead him to you.
Duran?
He wasn't drunk the other night. His job was to kill you. Apparently, Gagne didn't trust him. That's why he showed up.
How do you know about Duran?
I got a message. Duran's real name was Georges Pronto. He worked as chauffeur and bodyguard for Gagne. God knows what else. Gagne was president of Petron Chemical.
Frederick was vice president of Petron.
Gagne must have thought that Frederick told me everything. Now it all fits together.
Almost.
Oh, darling, whatever else there is, I don't care about it. All that matters now is that I don't have to hide anymore or be afraid. We can be happy.
Except for one thing.
What?
Do you remember the boat ride we had on the Seine?
Of course, it was lovely.
We talked about wanting to have a son.
Yes, I remember.
Our son.
Jack, what are you trying to say?
Only that you already have a son, Mark. Leona would have told me that.
I don't understand. You're not making any sense.
Yes, I am, Ellen.
Why are you calling me Ellen?
Because that's who you are.
I'm Leona. You proved that yourself.
No. I wanted you to be. That's why I tried so hard to make it so. The poster, for instance. It was important to her. So I wouldn't let myself accept the truth. That it was there when you moved in, just like you said.
Jack, I won't listen to any more of this. You're all mixed up. You don't know what you're talking about.
There was more to Moroy's message. When I sent him the passport, I asked him to double-check the facts about Leona's death. I wanted so much for her to be alive. Fingerprint record definitely establishes dead girl to be Leona Avery.
All right. All right. I did. But what does it matter, really? I had to carry the currency to pay for Mark's operation. I even deliberately killed Gagne. Because if I hadn't killed him, he would have killed me. It's ironic. He even thought I was Leona.
Why was she killed?
It was a mistake. I talked her into taking my place just that one night. Mark was being operated on. I promised that I'd try to get back early. I did. But it was too late.
I'll drive you into San Remo. We can tell the police the whole story.
Jack, what's going to happen to Mark and me?
I'll help you in every way I can.
Jack. Jack, I love you. What's the difference if my name is Leona or Ellen? No one need know. We can go away. You, Mark, and me. We can be happy.
No.
I was going to the police. I was willing to become Leona for you. I was even going to go to prison. Jack, I'll do that if you want me to. If you'll wait for me.
I'm sorry.
But why?
Because you're not Leona.
Are you sure, Jack?
You were right. You're alive. You're here. The other's not. Let's go home.